Hello, you beautiful nerds. Welcome to the Drunk Banthas podcast, where we talk about sci-fi, fantasy, horror, and all of the popular art that we love. Also, we do it drunk. I'm joined, as always, by my brother Bill. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic today. Fantastic.
Dope. Same. I'm very excited to talk about some fucking cartoons today.
Hello, you nerds.
We are so excited. The finale of What If just dropped.
We know that's why y'all are excited.
Crazy episode. So many fucking things happened. Last couple of episodes have been really insane. But let's just focus on the finale here. What did you think of the last episode? Like, just first initial thoughts.
Well, my first initial thoughts were I loved it, and also it really goes to show how well Marvel and Kevin Feige and everyone is at putting together a story that brings people together at the end.
Yeah.
Multiple different characters, like with different backgrounds, bringing them together with their own separate storylines, and somehow at the end they have to avenge,
Yeah.
or defend, or guard
Yeah.
something in the galaxy, Earth, or the world, or something.
Yeah, one of those group factions,
Multiverse.
they had to do that verb.
So I loved it. It was good. It was really well put together. Glad that they got so many of the actors to come back and do the original voices.
Yeah, that was sick. So they got so many people to come back, like Benedict Cumberbatch. Shout out to voice actress like Lake Bell, though. She's the one who plays Scarlett Johansson. She plays Black Widow. She does a great job of doing like a Scarlett Johansson voice. Like there are times I kind of forget that it's a different.
That's not
actress.
Scarlett Johansson?
No, that's an actress named Lake Bell. She was Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn. She's done some other voice acting.
Man,
stuff, but.
goddamn, she'd be impersonating the hell out of. I'll be calling, getting my internet changed back. Like, hey, this is Scarlett Johansson. Why would you turn off my internet?
Yeah, right.
That's crazy shit. I don't know. We're just scumbags. Sorry, America. We scumbags. But in other news,
In other news, but no, I also really like this this finale. It's funny that at first I didn't really like the animation for this series, like, or it was
that's
like
because you're an animation hater.
I
If
mean,
it's
like,
not anime and your eyes ain't all buggy eyed, then you don't like it.
no, I like things other than anime. Yeah, like it's just like I'm not a big fan of like the cell shading kind of style, but like it definitely grew on me. They did a lot of really creative stuff with all the magic that was done in this episode. Like a lot of Doctor Strange's powers. They did a lot of really crazy creative layers and textures and colors. Like it looked phenomenal.
Yeah, I really felt like they were setting up a lot for Multiverse of Madness and the new Spider-Man Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, Spider-Man No Way Home.
It might as well be called Spider-Man Multiverse of Madness for what we know about the movie.
Man, let me tell you something. We've got to do what we're going to do an episode just talking about the conspiracies about that movie. We've got to.
Yeah.
Because there's just so many conspiracies.
There's a lot going on about that.
But so many people had conspiracies as to whether the movie Doctor Strange and whether or not, the Doctor Strange movie and the Spider-Man No Way Home movie, they believe that it may involve the evil Doctor Strange that we saw in this What If universe.
Right.
And I'm like, why can't y'all just watch the movie? And
Yeah,
just wait to see what happened. But then they were wrong, obviously, because that Doctor Strange is obviously watching the battle of fucking robots.
Right.
And trying to fight for it. Like the battle of two really shitty people.
Battle of two assholes.
Yeah, they're just stuck in a fucking bout against each other forever.
Yeah.
And I think that's nice, a nice ending,
Yeah, that was a really interesting
but
ending.
it also leaves no room for your stupid theories. People, please keep your theories to yourself.
Yeah,
I mean, your theories are kind of like fantasy football teams.
it's funny. Like I get the excitement and like especially if you're a big comic book fan, you have all these stories and ideas of things
Of
that you
course.
want to see.
Of
So
course.
you want to project. End up projecting that shit onto the movies and TV shows. But wait for that shit to come out and then
Right.
be excited when it
Start your
happens.
own magazine. Call it What If.
But yeah, start a What If magazine.
What
and
if?
You can come up with all the stories you want.
What if?
But yeah, I really like the story in this
Wait,
one.
I could never get it down. Is it what if? What if? I don't know.
That's a decent Jeffrey
He
Wright.
does
yeah.
it though. But he does it like a certain way. I don't know.
Do you think he
I
says
don't
it
get the
differently
rhythm.
each episode.
No, I don't know. Maybe he does because you know what, man? I'll be mad because I'll be like, I think I got it. What if? Oh, damn! He was a little faster than me. What the fuck?
He
But,
does it differently every single time just to fuck with people.
maybe like, what if I go slow the next time? What if? He's a little faster than me. Fuck. I don't know.
I liked the progression of at first it seemed like all those episodes are going to be standalone, but I liked how in the past couple of episodes
It's because you be thinking linear, bro. And if you was thinking like multiversal, then you would have been like, what if all these stories was connected?
yeah. Yeah, it was really cool how they brought them all together. Kind of like you saying like an Avengers movie where like they have all these movies to set up these characters, these multiversal characters, and then last couple movies they bring them all together in their big team up.
Totally. Like the only thing that made this movie not possible to happen, like this not possible to be made into a movie, was that T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman, is
Yeah.
no longer with us. So like,
Yeah.
otherwise we could have did this whole thing as a standalone movie, just one movie,
Yeah, absolutely.
and just go from scene to scene.
Yeah, absolutely. I was kind of like halfway through the last episode when like Thor and Captain Marvel have their little scuffle. I was like, yo, I'm kind of sad that this isn't a live action. Like, there's not a live action version of this because this is really, really dope. Actually, no, it wasn't the Thor Captain Marvel fight. It was when the Watcher and Ultron were having their fight through the multiverse.
Let me tell you something. That was probably
insane.
the dopest part of this entire
Yeah.
show series,
That
and
fight
maybe
scene
this
was
entire
crazy.
Disney Plus Marvel idea. That's probably the best thing that we've seen so far. And yes, also I was like, let's get that going. But also, gotta admit, every time I see something like that, and every time I see a fight scene like the fight scenes that we get in the Spider-Man movies, and the fight scenes that we get in like the what's the name of the movie?
Like Infinity War or
Infinity Wars and Endgame. I'm like, where is my Dragon Ball Z movie? Every single time I sit there and I think about those, I'm like, yo, where's Dragon Ball Z, man? Why can't we just get a good Dragon Ball Z movie? Look at what
legit.
look at what all these motherfuckers get to do, and they get these good properties. Why can't we get a Dragon Ball Z movie?
That's a good point because we did get a shitty one back in the day. And
It wasn't even that long ago. Say back in the day.
It wasn't that long ago.
Just
But
keep the narrative going though, Alex. I like that.
producers are getting brazen though.
It was
We're getting another Mario
long
movie, so
time
anything's
ago.
possible.
Well, that
Oh,
was.
you hear about this?
But that's like 30 years ago.
Well, yeah, but I'm still like,
But
anything
so
can
was the Dragon Ball Z movie,
happen. So was
right?
the Dragon Ball Z movie.
Well, we just forget about that.
Speaking of the fight scenes, so in the fight scene in this finale, I really, really like the fight scene in this one. Like, a lot of really cool shit happened. One thing that did happen that it got me kind of excited, but then for something to happen, but then it didn't happen. When Doctor Strange opens up the zombie portal and then all the zombies pile out, I was like, oh, that was crazy. and he was like, "Oh, it's not the zombies; it's what's coming from the zombie universe." I thought we were gonna get the zombie Thanos that we saw at the end of that episode, but then he never shows up. I was like, "Oh shit, we're gonna get zombie Thanos versus
Yeah,
like
but remember at the
Ultron."
end of that episode, it was like zombie Thanos versus zombie Wanda, and zombie Wanda just definitely won that battle. Obviously,
No, no, or yeah, that's right. Because at the end, they're all going to Wakanda, and they just like show that there's zombie Thanos with all the
yeah,
uh, shit. But I guess like after that,
and
Wanda
then
just wrecked his shit.
definitely she probably split him in half like Ultron did.
He fucking sliced that motherfucker like a pizza. Like,
Thanos
it seemed
seems
like it was really
very
easy.
much so like they're trying to make it. I think that they're trying to display that like Thanos was like a dude, but he is not like the most powerful being in the
Right.
world. And like because we've got more powerful beings to show you in the future, and it's only going to get more insane.
Right.
I think that's what they're trying to do, just minimize the most powerful villain that they've had so far.
Yeah, that would make sense because they show like 4 different ways that
They done decapitated this nigga
Thanos
one
is-
time in the motherfucking actual movies.
Right. Yeah.
That was crazy. I was like, whoa, son, why didn't we just do that earlier?
It's like,
I wouldn't even be here for this movie right now.
because they ain't raw like that. They didn't go through enough trauma to be decapitating motherfuckers, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. They had to go through something. Made me want to do something to these fools. Because, like, why they had to shoot Ricky like that? You know what I'm saying? Why did Ricky have to take a piss? That's what you should ask yourself. Right now.
Yeah.
Right now. Right now. Why you got to take a pee
You
right
making
now, Ricky?
bad decisions.
So, which questions you got on there? What kind of questions you got on there?
So my next question was going to be like, so do you think, it's obvious that we already mentioned that like these movies might blend over into Doctor Strange 2 or the next Spider-Man movie, but do you think the end with Black Widow? Do you think that was like maybe an idea that they were floating for for Scarlett Johansson to return before all this legal shit happened? Because it did seem like a pretty easy transition back into the normal MCU. But then I was like, oh well, even though this isn't, it was clearly not the same universe, but it seemed like it would have worked.
Let me say this to America. I want to make sure America hears what I'm saying right now. America, I don't believe that any of your heroes that have died in the MCU movie universe are dead. And I believe that everybody has had a game plan or has a game plan for them to bring them back to life.
Hot
in
take.
some kind of way. But it seems that we are having a lot of issues, and we're seeing a lot of issues between actors and Disney / Marvel, and so that might not happen. I do agree with you. To answer your question, I do agree with you that I think they had all the intent in the world to put her back into the universe.
Right.
It seemed like that's kind of what he did at the end. He just kind of, hey, baby girl, I know I told you that I couldn't do nothing for you, but I was just talking shit. I'm going to go ahead and do something for you because, I done already broke up. I done already broke my oath.
Right.
About 15, 25 minutes ago, we just saved the world because I broke my oath. So,
Let's break some more rules real quick.
right, one more ain't going to hurt nothing. Here you go, baby girl, because you earned it.
It's like, go ahead.
Go ahead now.
It did seem pretty seamless. Like I was kind of okay with it. I was like, that would be okay with it if they did this.
But then they showed Loki,
right.
and he was like fighting in his glorious purpose and all that. But then I thought to myself, well, how do we know that Loki still doesn't exist in that form in our universe because of the way Kang has allowed.
Right. Yeah, the multiverse
Loki.
is all fucked up right now.
Right.
Who knows?
So who knows what is real in our universe
Yeah.
anymore? But I think that What If is going to be something that's standalone.
Yeah, I don't see them banking on that many people watching the What If or even excuse me. I don't think they're banking on people not being confused by like, oh, this is an animated show, this is a live action show, and like getting them confused. I think that they'll keep them pretty much separated, where the what ifs are not going to be involved
I
with
don't think
the
it's about
movies.
not about separation. I think it's just that they're going to make sure that our quote unquote universe that we watch on the movies isn't ever going to bleed into the universe that they have for What If.
Right.
They'll use those storylines like that'll be the base, that'll be the central timeline, if you will,
Right.
that everything else spawns from. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. No. No. Definitely. That makes sense. I kind of wish that
Oh, you
like
gonna?
that this was like now it half makes me excited for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness and half like damn wouldn't it cool if this was just the movie though like this is a pretty cool multiverse story. I have no idea what that movie's gonna look like,
No,
but
this would not be first. No, this wouldn't be a cool movie because it would be like, well, what happened to our Doctor Strange then? Because
right. I mean,
where's
well,
our Doctor Strange?
I,
And but also, I would say that it does. It should make you're right. It should make you excited because just think of what they're gonna actually do for the big screen.
yeah,
More than anything, this movie, Doctor Strange's movie, is gonna be trying to bring people back to the movie theaters, just like Spider-Man: No Way Home, and I get choked up talking about it. But you know, The Matrix. The Matrix is coming back.
yeah. The Matrix is definitely coming back.
So
And yeah, everybody right now wants to be the movie to bring people back to the movie
yeah,
theaters.
because people, I don't know if you know this, but people weren't really going to the movies, you guys, before COVID, and Tenet was supposed to be the movie that was going to bring people back to watch the movie over and over and over to try to get the
Right.
little puzzles and the little nuances of the movie and understand what was going on deeper by having to buy another ticket and going to see
Right.
it again. It was supposed to revitalize the film, but it came out during the pandemic and nobody could go to the movie theater to see it.
Right.
So I think that's what they're going to be trying to do with these new movies
Yeah. And
that
I
are
mean,
coming out right now.
yeah, we'll see how they do, and Sam Raimi with his return to comic book movies. But as far as what if? Do you think? Well, like, do you have any predictions for season 2? Because apparently, like you're the one who told me that they're working on. They're already
Oh
working
yeah,
on
yeah,
season
yeah.
2.
There's a season 2 coming up, brother. But I don't know when it's coming out. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't make predictions about these things
Right.
because I tell you what, people. Let me tell you one thing that these people who are online and we watch them too, and I'm fans of them all. But the people who give you all these little predictions and theories and all that kind of stuff, they never go back and say, "Well, we were wrong about that."
Right.
Never have they ever said when they were really dead ass wrong, except for when that Mephisto thing happened. They couldn't ignore that.
Yeah. Everybody was screaming Mephisto. I feel
So
like still keeps screaming Mephisto until it happens.
it's like a rat that got caught in a trap underneath the sink.
Yeah. Yeah,
Every
that's
once,
a
every,
graphic gross. No, yeah, but I see what you mean.
it's like, oh my god, he's still in there. Oh my god, yes, he is. Still, it's been a few days. I mean, I know, right?
Ugh.
Right? Right?
I yeah, I
Should be
know.
dead. Just let it go, everybody. Let it go. But yeah, no. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I also don't really like to predict stuff.
Yeah, I'm not predicting that shit.
I have.
Why would you ask me? You don't even predict. You don't like. You know. Why would you? Why would you ask me?
I don't like to I don't like to predict stuff, but like since it's a what if show, there are like some things I would like to see. Like I would like to see some more Howard the Duck. I think, like especially if they're gonna have Seth.
I don't know why, but okay, yeah, I like that.
I think he's a funny character, Seth, especially since they got Seth Green to do the voice. I would be interested to see.
Why you care about Seth Green's pockets? You just getting Seth Green money. Let's get somebody else some money, nigga.
Yes, because we've been flooded with too much Seth Green media.
I mean, look, Seth Green is everywhere. Well, how about we get Tessa Thompson? Where was she at in this?
Tessa Thompson for Howard the Duck.
No, not for Howard the Duck, but we get a Valkyrie.
No, I would love to see a Valkyrie.
Valkyrie,
story.
what
that
if?
would be really, really cool.
That would be better than Howard the Duck.
No, I would. Yeah,
what if?
No, I would definitely like to see some Valkyrie stories too, or maybe some stories from Heimdall, because he never really he never really got any love in the Thor movies. It'd be cool to see
Heimdall.
Idris Elba is dope as fuck.
I'm just saying, Idris Elba is dope as fuck, but I mean, Heimdall stories. Okay, what was this nigga? One day he was watching, and then the next day he's like the watcher. He's the small watcher. He's watching, but he only watches one little sector of it.
I mean, dude's been around for thousands of years. I'm sure there was one day where he
saw some real
stopped
shit.
watching and did some dope shit. And then, like, in
Ragnarok,
he was
Ragnarok,
chopping niggas down. He learned how to do that.
You saw when he was doing it. You saw it. We need a prequel. We need a prequel.
Yeah,
before he was watching shit.
Heimdall and sword school. I forgot what's it called. Fencing.
Heimdall and sword school. I like that one. Heimdall is a crazy name. First of all, I don't think he's gonna get a movie. Just saying, based on that. I don't know. Maybe things will change. I have no idea. But they haven't even given the Falcon. I mean, Captain Niggera.
Captain Black America. Yeah.
Captain Niggera. I'm working on it. But Captain America, black dude. They haven't given him a movie, so let's wait.
Well, it's announced at least.
Let's wait. Before we get a Heimdall movie, let's wait, see if we get a Heimdall what if episode.
Right.
Heimdall what if episode.
I mean,
now you made me think, what would I like to see a what if episode, since we were picking ridiculous people for.
Because I wasn't expecting to see Killmonger come back.
Well, since by the time the season 2 comes out, there probably will be an X-Men episode. I mean, X-Men revealed by that time.
Right.
If the internets are correct, then we might be seeing Professor X soon in a certain movie. I wouldn't say which one because I don't spoil things for our viewers, our listeners. But I guess I just kind of ruined that part. But I wouldn't ruin anything else for you. I wouldn't do that. Duh. So maybe we get a what if Professor X could walk.
Oh, yeah. That's always fun seeing Professor X walk.
Maybe he becomes a big dickhead.
He's too big. Well, yeah, maybe him being paralyzed or being a paraplegic makes him humble.
Paralyzed. I mean, he's really paralyzed. He's paraplegic, but I mean, you could not have no arms. So
yeah. Yeah, that would be really cool if we got some like X-Men in the what if mix.
Yeah, like what if Wolverine didn't have no adamantium in his bones or something like that? What if Scott could see and blast shit out of his eyes?
Yeah. A lot of people seem to be just from that moment the Spider-Man wearing Doctor Strange's cape. A lot of people trying to get looking for what if Spider-Man was Sorcerer Supreme episode.
Yeah, you got it. That was it. That was the episode. It happened for a few seconds, and I think they died. So that's it.
That's all that we're getting. Well, yeah.
What more do you want, people? What more do you want?
Yeah, I really liked this whole season. Once again, Disney Plus, Marvel knocks it out of the park, and they kind of made me wish like if they. I kind of want them to cast Lake Bell as Black Widow and bring her back into the bring her into the fucking MCU.
Just 'cause
like
she
just
sounds
looks a little
like her?
different. Yeah, she's a good actress. Just change her hair red. Just be like, oh,
Bro.
she's part of the multiverse.
Bro. No. That's not it, man.
No, I'm just joking. I don't actually want them to bring Black Widow back at all. I'd rather her just stay dead. Just
Everybody likes that blonde girl, that little, like,
oh
chubby
yeah,
cheek
Florence Pugh. Yeah,
blonde.
she's great. I really liked her.
Chubby cheek Florence Pete, I love her.
Yeah, she was great. So like I'm actually
She's the
excited to
new
see
Black
more of her.
Widow.
And
That's all it is to it.
Hawkeye. Huh? Say again?
She's the new Black Widow. That's all it is to it.
Yeah, she's probably gonna be the new Black Widow.
She is.
Probably how
She's gonna try to kill what's his name, and then not.
And they're gonna
And they're gonna have
friends.
relations.
It's gonna be like the.
They're gonna have relations.
Well, she's like he's all married and has kids and shit.
Alex, I'm trying to tell you something now. They're gonna have relations.
I don't think that now is gonna be the time that they're gonna have.
They're gonna
cheat on his wife.
She say she gonna. How do you know we gonna have a whole TV show now?
That's true.
And nobody's seen her in the trailers now.
Yeah, who knows?
So she might not live, And now if she don't live, I think they're gonna have relations. See, about his height, he's a short man. She's a shorter woman. I think they're gonna have and make relations.
And we'll see. I hope not.
I honestly hate sex scenes in movies. I think it's like the worst thing. I mean, even when they be making out, if you make a nigga kiss a bitch for more than 2 fucking seconds in a movie, I'm like, doesn't matter. Does not move the story along at all.
Yeah. It slows shit down a lot when they decide to do stuff like that.
Humping on each other.
Yeah.
And then motherfucking knowing that somebody had to do studio session of ADR of making moaning noises into a microphone.
Yeah, it's like that's all I can think about. Just like how uncomfortable these actors are.
Like I would just be watching niggas. He don't be fucking. See, he don't be fucking. Look what is he doing? He's like this. Oh, you guys can't see me. So anyway. I mean, those are trials and tribulations of
just another day in the office.
Of Bill Urquhart right there. Now you know what our writing rooms are like. We don't have writing rooms. We're poor. Please donate to us.
Give us money. Please help me. I'm poor.
Please like and subscribe. This is a good time as any, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I gotta say. Make sure if you've listened this long, good God bless you. And fucking please like and subscribe.
Good time to wrap things up on this episode.
Oh, we're wrapping things up. We're wrapping it up.
But thanks for listening to the Drunk Banthas podcast. We do this every once in a while. So
Also,
leave a like and subscribe.
Hold on before you get to that part. So sorry.
No, you're good. What were you gonna say?
Pause. I was gonna say we're gonna do some episodes about Matrix.
Oh yeah. We're definitely gonna have to recap the Matrix trilogy before the new one comes out.
Only because we're obsessed with it, and it came out when we were in high school. And I don't know. Some of you people, you're probably like, who gives a fuck about the Matrix? You probably you were young when it came out, or maybe you just a hater. But we love the Matrix, and we know some of y'all do too. So we're gonna nerd out.
But in the meantime, in between time, you guys can go ahead and like and subscribe so you can get updates on new episodes of the pod. And check us out on Twitter, IG, TikTok, all those things at drunkbanthas.com. Till next time, stay safe, my little guardians of the multiverse, and may the force be with you.